Hello my friends, I'm very excited to introduce these die sets to you because one of them you've been asking for over and over again, and the stamp set has only been out a little while. So I'm very excited to share both of these with you. So the first one I'm going to share with you is the one you've been asking for like crazy. It is ribbon dies. Now the reason why you've been asking for these is because this stamp set was released called Ribbon for Cure, and we have two dies that match this stamp set. We have a die that matches this big ribbon and a die that matches this little ribbon, and I'm very excited to share that one with you, and I have lots of samples. So that's the first die set I want to introduce you to. Now the next die set coordinates with this stamp set called Trees for Christmas. Now here's the die set itself. It has two different trees, so it works with all three of these trees because these trees are similar in shape. So the insides are different, but the outsides are the same. And then this one's a little different because it has those little ribbons. So then that would mean this die here. And then it has two star dies as well. Now let me show you how easy these are to use. I do have lots of samples from our design team, but I want to show you how easy these are to use. Now our exclusive dies are made by Sizzix exclusively for us, yay. Now you can use these in your Big Shot, your Big Kick, your Vagabond, your Cuttlebug. Any machine that uses wafer thin dies can use these dies, okay? So if you have one of those older machines or something, as long as you can use the wafer thin dies, then you're good to go. Let me show you how fun these are. So let's do the trees first. And what I've done here was I've already stamped. Let's see, oh no, just maybe it looks like just, oh no, here's one. So I've already stamped two different trees, and I'm gonna bring over my die cut machine. Now I'm using my magnetic platform because, as you know, I'm in love with my magnetic platform. The reason being is I can lay these down, and let's get my dies out because I always store them together in their little envelopes here. Now here's the dies, and I'm gonna lay these dies right on top. And you can hear how that just literally snapped right to my magnetic platform. Because there are such strong magnets in here, they are going to hold those dies in place. In fact, let me show you how wonderful it holds those dies. Isn't that fantastic? They're not going anywhere. So now I can throw my Post-it notes away, or I can save them and use them for things that I want Ken to do around the house. Okay, so now I'm gonna lay my second cutting pad on top, and I'm gonna run this through the machine. So simple, so easy. So now it's perfectly stamped and cut out. So I'm gonna pop this one out. There I have my one tree, which I love. And then I'm gonna pop this one out, and I have this tree ready to go as well. But this this die set also comes with some stars. It comes with two stars, and I know I have one laying here, right here. Now this star is a little different because you'll notice it's not really a framelit because it doesn't have the inside cut out. It has just a little tiny poke hole. So what I'm gonna do on this one, whenever you have that backing, this is called a thinlet. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to die cut it first and then and then stamp. So I'm gonna lay that down, and I'm just gonna run that through the machine. So easy to do. And now I have my cute little star, but you might notice, look, my paper's stuck in there, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use a paper piercer or a little pokey thing, and I'm simply gonna poke it out. Now that poke hole is really large, and it's also in a star shape, so I have a little tiny embossed star on there, which is kind of fun. Now if you don't want that, you can also use the back as well, or just make sure that you have the right sandwich, and then you don't have to have that part. But let me show you, this is why I want to show you this, because I'm going to grab my star here. I have a little hair there and it's driving me nuts. Okay, I'm gonna grab my little star, and I'm just going to ink this one, and I am going to stamp right on top. So remember, if it has the backing, you're going to die cut first and then stamp. And here I go. Here I have my perfectly stamped and die cut image. Isn't that fantastic? So now let's move on. Oh, and then look, I could even decorate this. Let's see, let's do this one. Look how cute that is together. Ready to go, isn't that right? Awesome. Now I'm gonna move those off to the side. I wanna show you the ribbon. The ribbon again is also the same as a thinlet. So that means it has the metal backing. This is kind of new to the Stamps of Life, so I want to make sure you all understand it. So it has the backing on it, so it's not like a framelit. So that means what? It means I'm going to cut first. So I'm going to get my machine, and of course my famous sandwich, my magnetic platform. And I'm going to get some cardstock and I'm going to drop my dies on top. And the wonderful thing about these is they're perfect for if you have scratch paper or scrap paper, because you know exactly where you're cutting, so you don't have to use a great big huge brand new sheet or anything, because it's so fantastic. You can see exactly where you're cutting. So I'm going to pop those out. And again, if they stick, that's okay, because there's these little poke holes. I'm just going to lightly poke that through just like that, and then I can grab it from the back and pull it out. Perfect. And again on this one, I'm just going to poke it through just a little tiny bit, grab it, and pull it out. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to stamp these. So let's get our stamping mat, and we're going to lay those down, and let's see. Oh, I do have a pink. Now, the Ribbon for Cure stamps are a limited edition. They are pink. They come out pink, which is so fun. Here's the packaging. This is what it's going to look like. And they're going to smell different to you because they're a different resin. It's a limited edition just from the Stamps of Life. So I'm going to line this up and I'm going to stamp that baby, press down on the back of the stamp. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Now, of course, there's a solid image, so I can stamp that as well. And of course, there's a little one, so I can stamp that little guy as well also. Now, let me share with you the samples. And it's so funny, I've been here 10 seconds and I've already made a mess. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so here we have our samples by our design team. Now this one is fun. This one is by Anna, and I love how she used the Christmas tree for Halloween trees. Don't you love how she used the black and she hand cut all those ghosts? She's amazing. She's just amazing. But I love how she has them peeking out behind those black trees. I love it. Here's another example from Anna, and she stamped on the background of this card the first two trees, and then she die cut this front tree. So simple and so easy. Now here's a cute one, and this one's also by Anna, and she used our cute little penguin die and our little penguin stamp, and now she makes it look like the little penguin's holding a Christmas tree. Now this one's also by Anna, and I love how she used the onesie die and she die cut just the little ribbon and used that on the onesie. And here's another one by Anna. Anna was rocking it this time. And here she die cut that pink and she has the background all decorated. I love that. And here's the same version but in blue this time. I love that. Same idea but that time in blue. And this one's beautiful with a real doily behind it. And this one has the little mini tags to cut and it says, I love you. So make sure you check out our gallery. We have a lot more examples in our gallery by our amazing design team. And don't forget, all profits from the ribbon set and dies will be donated to cancer research, because that's just something that I wanted to do. So I just want you to know we're not making any money off, any profits at all on the ribbon dies and the ribbon stamps, okay? Just an FYI. And thank you so much. If you are a club member, of course, make sure you put in your club discount code so you get the club discount on these dies and stamps, as well as club members, every 3 stamp sets you purchase, you get a free storage sheet to store your stamps in. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our videos. You'll get notification every time we make a video live. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
It's kinda nice to have you by my side.